Hey. Welcome to my channel. My name is Pam, and the purpose of my channel is to invite you to join me on my journey to be fit and fabulous. Oh, and I'm also over 40. I've just started a new program just yesterday, and I would love to tell you all about it. Stay tuned. I'm going to be telling you about the new program I just started, but first let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a teacher by profession for about 18 years. I am a certified aerobics instructor for about 10 years, maybe a little more, I can't remember. I am also a certified personal fitness trainer, and I've done that for about 8 years, and again, give or take, I'm not exactly sure. But I've been doing these things for quite a while. Does it make me an expert on anything? No, it does not. I am not an expert on any of these things, but I have tried quite a few things, and I have experienced a few things. So I just want to share what I've done with you, and perhaps maybe it might help one of you with your struggle to being healthy. So here we go. The program is called the Whole Life Challenge. What it is a 6-week journey dedicated to improving overall health, fitness, and well-being one habit at a time. It includes 7 daily habits. Those are nutrition, exercise, mobilization, hydration, sleep, well-being, and reflection. The first of the 7 daily habits is nutrition. There are 3 levels of nutrition: kickstart, lifestyle, and performance. And I'm going to read to you what they are because I don't have it memorized, and I would like to make sure I get it right. Each of the different levels represent a different level of change, with kickstart removing only the most inflammatory foods, lifestyle adding additional restrictions, and performance representing the most ideal choices for those with athletic goals or certain inflammatory conditions. So obviously there are 3 different levels so that you can join the level that most closely fits what you are doing, or that makes it most easy for you at first to transition to good habits. I have chosen the lifestyle level of the challenge just because I eat pretty healthily most of the time. You know, I have my breakdowns, everybody does, but for the most part, I'm a pretty healthy eater. So I usually stick to the middle of the road lifestyle level of nutrition. The second of the daily habits is exercise. The requirements for exercise on the Whole Life Challenge are simple: work out or exercise some kind of movement 10 minutes a day. And that's pretty easy. They make it that way so that you can work within what you like to do or meet you at the level where you are. I personally work out 7 days a week. Let me break it down and tell you what I mean. I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, early in the morning before work, and I work out between 45 minutes and an hour. And usually I alternate between doing cardio, or actually I do cardio every day, but I alternate between doing upper body and legs. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like to get up early and get to work early so that I can get a head start on my day. So I usually don't work out until after work, at which time either I go for a walk, or if it's rainy or it's too cold to go out, then I will go to the gym in the evening. But I don't do anything strenuous because I don't want to get endorphin release that late in the day, because then it bothers my sleep. I'm unable to wind down enough by bedtime to go to sleep, so I try not to work out too much in the evenings. On the weekends, my husband and I like to go and walk at different parks or things like that, or go exploring different areas of town. So that's my workout for the weekend, and it usually lasts more than 10 minutes, so it's, allowable. But again, if it's raining, then we'll go in the gym and do something pretty low-key, something enjoyable. Every now and again, I will go and join a class. It's really a treat to go to a class that I'm not teaching, that I don't have to think. I can just go in there and enjoy it. So that's what the exercise is all about, and it's pretty easy. Of course, I kind of like exercising anyway, so that is a good thing. The next daily habit is mobilization, and basically what mobilization is stretching. I like stretching, and if you like doing yoga, that's a good thing. Yoga is great for stretching. Yoga is really, you know, people downplay yoga. Yoga is no joke. You can really gain strength during yoga, but there's a lot of stretching exercises in yoga. I like yoga, but I don't necessarily do it very often. I do, however, stretch every time I work out. If I go walking, I stretch at the end. If I go to the gym, actually, I stretch afterward. It requires 10 minutes of stretching, easy, bam, you're done. So stretching is not a hard thing to do. The next of the 7 daily habits is sleep. Sleep is absolutely essential. This is an area where I struggle because I love being rested. I like sleeping. I just have problems going to bed at night. Like, I hate going to bed at night. I don't know why. My regimen for going to bed is set, and I do the same thing every night, and I take care of myself, but it is a long process. In fact, my husband calls it the process. When it's time to go to bed, he says, dear, go ahead and start the process, because it's a long process. But basically what the sleep daily habit is, it helps you to figure out how much sleep you need every night to be rested. And that's the operative thing, rested. You need to be able to be rested to be functioning at your fullest the next day. So what it asks you to do is to figure out how much sleep you need in a night to be rested, and then you have to commit to getting that amount of sleep every night. So if you have problems with your circadian rhythm being off, one of the things that will really help you get that in check is to decide on a time to go to bed and a time to get up, and how much sleep you need in between to be rested. And in about a week of doing that, it can get your circadian rhythm in check, and then you are resting nightly, which is great for you. If you try it and it doesn't work for you, then that means that you have some other problem, and then you need to see your doctor about that to get help getting that in check, because sleep and rest is very important for your body, because so much happens when you are asleep and resting. Your body has to regenerate and repair itself and create new cells, and it can't really do that if you're awake all the time. So sleep is a major thing, and yes, I struggle with it, and I'm working on it, and yeah, it's coming together for me. It's coming together. So, and it can for you too. The next of the 7 daily habits is hydration. Okay, hydration is one of my favorite ones. Most people don't like to drink water. I didn't used to, but I started drinking water, and then I started liking it, and I was surprised. I really surprised myself when I started liking drinking water. But I have these certain things I use to measure the water that I drink per day. First of all, let me tell you that the hydration, basically, as a rule of thumb, you should drink the amount of ounces of water that is 1/3 of your body weight. So you can figure that out. You're gonna have to get on the scale to figure it out, but 1/3 of your body weight in water. So basically, I drink about 72 ounces of water. I usually set mine at 64 ounces, but I decided to challenge myself this time, and I decided to drink 72 ounces of water a day. Okay, so you know I'm not crazy. So here's my little water container that I use every day. And yes, it looks old and beat up, and yes, I've used it for several years, but this water container is 24 ounces. I fill it up, I put it by my bedside at night, and what do I do first thing in the morning? I drink this full thing of water before I have anything else. They say that that's the best thing you're supposed to do because it replenishes your cells that have been working and building overnight. Then I try to, especially on days when I work out, it's easier because I take this with me, and when I finish my workout, I fill it up at the water fountain that has the filter on it, and I drink it. My goal, I make myself drink this whole thing before I leave the gym, And then sometimes throughout the day, I will drink another 24 ounces. But of course, if you multiply 24 times 3 is 72. And if I can drink 3 of these in a day, I've got my water done. But I don't just drink water. I do mostly just drink water. I drink other things too. But I drink coffee. Love my coffee. Can't do without my coffee. And I'm a genuine coffee drinker, so I love my coffee in the morning. The other thing I do when I want to make sure or make it seem like I'm having a little treat, I drink any kind of sparkling water. Now, there's some good stuff about this. So nobody in my family likes this. They think these are awful. And that's a good thing for me, because when I buy my sparkling water and have it in my house, I know that whenever I get ready to go get a bottle of or a can of my sparkling water, it's gonna be there because nobody else likes it but me. So I'm good there. Yeah, my family calls this a can of disappointment. Yes, I'm calling y'all out, family. Then can of disappointment, but that serves me because I don't have to worry about you drinking up my water. So basically you decide or you figure out the amount of water your body needs or should have based on your weight. It is 1/3 of your actual body weight. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, so the next to the last of the 7 daily habits is well-being. And I'm gonna read this to you just because it's just easier if I just read to you what we have to do. So for well-being, you learn weekly practices to help you feel happier and more connected. So each week during the Whole Life Challenge, they introduce us to a different well-being practice. So basically it's a small action that you can take each day to improve your life. So we might be asked to meditate for 10 minutes, pick up a book and read, spend less time on social media. That's the one I don't like. I'm a social media junkie, and ooh, that's the toughest one for me, hands down. But anyways, reach out to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Organize a disheveled space. That's a good one, because I don't like clutter, and you put things off. But anyway, anything that they believe that has potential to positively impact our lives. These are the well-being challenge. So the first well-being challenge is journaling. Now, if you're a person who likes to write, then that is excellent for you. But I'm good at writing, but I don't necessarily like to do it. And let me just tell you, I have a whole bunch of journals. I love journals, but I don't like writing in them. Now, I have gotten better because I've forced myself to use some of the journals that I have, just because it's like, why do you have these and you don't use them? So I have used my journals, but journaling is not my favorite thing, but it's a good thing to just write down your feelings. It can be therapeutic. And then later on you can go back and read it and, kind of get a glimpse into what you were thinking at the time. So well-being changes each week on Saturday, and so you start a new one. But journaling is rough for me, but gotta do it. Dedication. This is dedication to yourself. So I'm doing it. So the last of the 7 daily habits is reflection. And reflection basically is more journaling, but there is a Whole Life Challenge platform where you can join teams. I'm on a team of about 16, and we have to put daily posts on there to reflect on our day, how we did with our nutrition, things that happened in our lives. If we can, other people chime in or they comment on your post or on your reflection based on what you've put. If you've not had a great day, they kind of encourage you to, do better the next day, or they give suggestions about things you can do to be better, or they congratulate you if you've done really well. So there's a social aspect to it. But the whole purpose of the reflection is so that after the Whole Life Challenge is over, or each day, you can go back and check to see where you were and what you were thinking, and you have a glimpse into your life and what you were thinking as you were working to improve yourself. So I kind of like that part, even though it's journaling. I like it because it's social media, related. And, we already said that I'm a social media junkie. I love social media. So I like being able to post what I'm thinking and read people's comments about what I've posted. I like reading other people's comments and things that they are going through, so that if I can relate to it, I can give a comment to them or make a suggestion, and vice versa. So even though it's journaling, daily reflection on my day, I like it because it has a social media connection. And so pretty much that is all of the 7 daily habits. And it seems a lot at first, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but I kind of like it. And I like challenging myself. So those are the 7 daily habits of the Whole Life Challenge that I am currently doing. Thank you so much for watching my video. I apologize for how long it is. I just really wanted to explain everything about the Whole Life Challenge to you so that you understood what I was talking about in future videos. I promise other videos won't be that long. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if there was anything in the video that you liked, and subscribe to my channel and come along on my journey with me. I hope to see future comments from you, and don't forget to let me know what things you struggle with so that I can address that or maybe talk about that. And I'll see you in future videos. Until then, be healthy, be well.